It's Tuesday, November the 20-something. No, it's November 19th. Actually, it's my nephew's birthday. I'm actually heading to the hospital because my mom was placed in the hospital last night for having a 600 sugar. Yes, I said it correctly. I said 600. She had a 600 blood sugar, and the doctor was amazed how she was still walking and talking and really had any kind of issues with it. I mean, she was weak and a little nauseous or whatever, but I mean, 600, that's a lot. That's real, like, it scared me half to death. I bust out crying, fussing at her because she doesn't take her diabetes seriously enough for me, and I know what can happen with not taking it seriously. So but yeah, she they kept her because she actually went in for a abscess on her chest. They cut that out and everything, and then she when they admit you, they're gonna check all your vitals and they're gonna check everything just to make sure everything is fine. And then the guy was like, yeah, we're just gonna put her on some IV and then check her sugar and everything, and if everything is fine after her IV is over, she can go home. So I'm like, okay. So he checks her. The IV was done, and I was like, okay, well, the IV's been done for a good bit of time. I'm just gonna go see how long it's gonna be. Sorry, I'm trying to drive and vlog at the same time. But anyways, so I went and because the IV was done and my mom was just sitting there ready to go home or whatever. Who likes the hospitals? And I said, well, I was gonna just go check and see, everything. Let me see if everything is okay, and I'll go, see how long you're gonna be. I go and I asked the girl, and I was like, her IV is done. How long do you think it's gonna be? Hey, Auntie. I'm on my way back up there. She said she still wasn't feeling good this morning, but I really don't know no more than that. But I'm on my way up there. I'll just call you when I get there. All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so she was like, I don't know, no time soon. I'm like, no time soon? Who says that when you just told me she'll be done in a few minutes? She was like, I said, it's a sugar high, and the nurse looks at me like this. I was like, is it higher than 300? She was like, oh my God. So my mom, sugar, and it's so crazy, when we hear 500, it doesn't alarm us because she has had 500 so many times and, walking around able and everything. I told her, but God. And so the doctor comes in, he says, honey, you have a 600 sugar. I freaked out. I was like, what? So, anyways, so I'm on my way. I got to stop by Walmart. I'm at Walmart right now. Walmart. I'm about to pick up some toiletries. I forgot them all. I didn't know who toothbrushes, who, what. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of little toiletries for them to, wash up and everything. Hopefully she gets sent home today. So, alright, so I'll get back on once I get back out of Walmart. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I got my mom them a little bit of toiletries so they can, freshen up today. My mom and my niece, my oldest niece, is up there watching my mom. So, I'm bringing up some change of clothes and everything. Hopefully my mom gets to go home today, but it's 10 o'clock. The doctor still hasn't came in to see her. So, I don't know. I'm hoping she gets home because we're having a family issue, and it's one of my nieces, and it's stressing her out a whole lot. So I'm hoping they release her today, so they want me one last thing she could be stressed about, because she gets stressed and her sugar and her blood pressure and all that goes extremely high. As you can see, 600 sugar isn't good for anyone, especially a diabetic. So, and then getting cut like that yesterday, and that packing is going to be open for a couple of days. I don't know. I just cried like a boo-hoo baby and cried my heart out and expressed to her how important I need her to really, really, you know, take care of her diabetes and take care of her sugar and just take up everything so she can be healthy. You know, I don't have any kids. All my brothers and sisters do have kids, but I don't have any kids, and I want her to be around for my kids. And if that's selfish, that's selfish. Because I lost my brother going on 5 years ago. Maybe 5 years in April. And he's never gonna meet his niece and nephew or whatever whatever kids I do bring into this world. He's never gonna meet them. They're never gonna meet him. I don't want to deprive them of their grandparents also. So I'm on my way, as you can see, back in the car, on the way to Huntersville. For some reason, this hospital is small, but it's so attentive, and they're nice, and it's not like you're in a hospital. It's more like you're in a doctor's office. You know how in a doctor's office they're more personable, they're nicer, and then you get to the hospital and they're like, you're just a sick person in the bed, and we'll hurry up and get you out of the bed, and then whatever. No, they were so nice. They were so sweet. Even the guy that sticks with my mom has very, very small veins, and she normally gets stuck multiple times just to get the veins. So the guy who stuck her one time and went right on in with ease. It was great. So far the experience has been awesome, and even when I had gotten sick and I needed to have a procedure done, I actually had two of my procedures done here in Huntersville, North Carolina, and the customer service is great. So yeah, so I'm on my way, and I'm gonna show you my my scenic route today. It's a whole bunch of dealerships on the street, and it's a very country town outskirts of right outside of Charlotte. And it's like 10 minutes from my house, maybe 15 minutes from my house. It's probably 15 minutes from my house. And I have multiple hospitals in Charlotte I could go to. I have one that's like maybe 5 minutes from my house, and I hate those hospitals. Some CMS hospitals, you're just a number. You're just a number. And I told my mom, I said, when she was like, well, I'm about to go to the doctor, and then her doctor changed her appointment. I'm like, you have something on your chest. You're a diabetic, and it's starting to bother your breathing. Why would they reschedule your appointment? But they did. So they rescheduled her appointment, and I told her, because when she said her chest was hurting, she couldn't really breathe, she was going to the emergency room. Point blank period. And we got here and they got it done. It was so painful. You should have saw it. I should have videotaped it, but it was like, they cut it, and when they cut it, it was like, it was an abscess, and that stuff just came out. Even the nurse was like, cool, oh my God. And I'm like, ugh, like, how the hell y'all do stuff like that? But hey, so it's a little toasty. So I am on my way. I'm almost there. I'm gonna go and get some breakfast for my niece, because I know she's hungry, and I don't know if my mom can eat, so I'm not too sure she'll be able to eat. And then she gets free food, so from the hospital. And this hospital, I was very pleased with their services when I was hospitalized here, probably like 2 years ago. 2-3 years ago. I was hospitalized, and I loved it. The food wasn't, I mean, even the food was good, because I wasn't on any restriction when it came to the food, so I had chicken fingers, and it was fine. So, I know my mom's not on restriction. She's probably on like dietary type restriction, because she's a diabetic, and they're going to make her eat something, but other than that, yeah. So, right across there, you can see it. That's the hospital. farther down, and I'm not buying hospital food because you know hospital food is expensive. So that's the hospital. So yeah, so I'm still not used to vlogging, and in public it's so weird. I feel like people are judging me. They are, but whatever. If I want this success, I gotta vlog. So, I should have turned there. I should have turned there. Now I just came here last night, and I know I should have turned there because you have to go all the way freaking around the McDonald's. So I got my food. I'm gonna go see my mommy. I don't like to be in the hospitals. I don't know if guys know the story, but my brother passed away 4 years ago. Almost 5. And he actually died in the hospital. He died in Duke Hospital, but he was in Presbyterian Charlotte before he died. And while he was in there, he was, you know, I don't know if anybody have ever experienced someone dying and know they was dying. They don't want to go. My brother was 30 when he died, and he was screaming and moaning, and it was like help, help, screaming help, and whew, it was a lot. And ever since I never liked the hospitals before. Like I don't do funerals, I don't do hospitals, but now it's like to be in that hospital. Even when I was in there by myself, when I was hospitalized, I freaked out because I don't do hospitals. So this woman last night in the ER waiting room, she was moaning and just being extra loud and extra ghetto, and I felt sorry for the husband. He wasn't sick. She was sick. I felt sorry how she was treating him. I understand you in pain. She had a disease where she was having a flare up. So I understand that, but you go through this a lot if you have the disease. You know. Don't take it out on him. I understand you in pain, but he was just trying to console her, and she was just being a bitch towards him. So, and I didn't understand why she was so mean to him when he was just like, babe, just relax, put your feet up, and but you couldn't. She had a dress on, and she was trying to lay out like she was on the gurney or something. It was just too much. And then with my mom, it was just too much. I had to leave. I just brought my sister home because she had to go to school this morning, and left my niece up with my mom. I left my mom around 9. She didn't get into her room until about 11, 12 o'clock. So I don't know. So when I talked to my sister probably like a few minutes ago, she was telling me that the doctor still haven't came and saw her. So I don't know if they're gonna keep her for the rest of the day, make sure that sugar don't jack back up, or if they're gonna I don't know what they're gonna do. So we shall see. I'm at the hospital now. Area and like basically anything women is all together. Like, so if you had a baby, you're in there with a woman that's in there that just had heart surgery. So that is that small. So I'm about to get in here and go to my mom, and then I'll try to talk to you guys later. Alright, so I am on my way to pick up my sister from school. I'm just leaving at the hospital. It's 2:03 and the doctor hasn't even came around to even check on her. So I know when I was in this hospital and hospitalization, when I was in this hospital, I stayed here like 3 days, I think it was, and my last day, well, my second to my last day, I was ready to go. I was like, I think I feel better, I think I feel okay, and the guy was like, well, we will have to wait until the doctor see you and release you. Well, the doctor wasn't able to see me until the next day, so I had to be there until he saw me, and I wasn't released until he saw me. And with my mom feeling bad now, and her sugar, it's down, it's 177 this morning. Well, this morning it was 2 something, and then it went down to 177 when they checked it around. It had to be like 1 something, like 12 something. I was here, so whatever time that was. So they checked everything and said that the sugar had came down. So that's a good thing, which is good. So they have to hopefully she gets to go home today. But I know when I was here, if the doctor had seen you by 2 o'clock, then you'll be here until the next day. So it's like I want her to be here one more day just so they can clear her up anything and say that everything is fine and whatever. So now I'm gonna go pick up my sister from school because my mom will have to pick her up. So with my mom in the hospital, that falls on me. So I'm gonna pick her up from school. I told her don't ride the bus today since her school is in Huntersville. I told her not ride the bus and I just come pick up from school because the school is kind of maybe 10 minutes from, not even 10 minutes, probably 5 minutes from where we are, where the hospital is. So yeah, so I'm on my way to go pick her up. I stopped by, they have a vending machine, but they have a Wolf Puck vending machine with coffee, and I got this. I'm gonna have to go back by and show you exactly which one I got. Oh my god, I don't even drink hot coffee. I don't do hot coffee. I'll do a hot caramel, I'll do a hot chocolate, but I prefer not to do hot coffee. I don't know why, but this is so good, y'all. I mean, you really can't see, but it's really good. It's actually tastes like ice cream, hot ice cream. And if coffee can just taste like that, I drink coffee all the time. This was really, really good. I'm gonna have to see if Wolf Puck has like this particular brand in a bag that you can make at home. So yeah, but it's really, really good. So yeah, don't mind my hair, guys, because I was so focused on my makeup for some odd reason that I forgot to do my hair. I know it's like I got braids, but my edges aren't really, as you can see, roughly. So, you little towns. Oh, I should have went that way. Dang it. I didn't want to go into downtown Huntersville. So this, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing.